Hi, Alicia. Let me see if I can get Lisa up here. I think I can wave to you. All right. We're waiting on Miss Lisa. Hi, Danny. Let me push the wave button. All right, so Lisa's new to this, so we're gonna figure this out here. So she's unable to join. Let's try again. Hi.
Hi.
It
I think I got it. Am I on?
You are.
I see you.
Yeah. Do you see like a split screen with me on top and you on the bottom?
Yes.
Cool. So we are live on Instagram.
Hi.
That's Alicia. She says, "Yay!" Can you
Yeah,
see that?
there's a little bit of a delay. Do you get that
Yeah.
on your end? Okay. Okay. Good.
Yeah, it's not,
Well, it's good to see you and, talk to you in real life, kind of,
I
virtually.
know. I was looking forward to that because we had only spoken on the phone.
Right.
So it's nice to see your face a little bit.
I
Thanks
know.
for hopping on with us tonight.
Oh, you're welcome. We'll be back on tomorrow night for the Zoom. We're having a Zoom trunk
Yeah.
show.
We'll have
Okay.
a Zoom link ready to go. It'll be perfect. I just wanted to hop on tonight and we'll share this. We can save this video and then share it, um,
Okay.
so that people know what to expect. People know what we're talking about. I know before April, when we had someone do a fundraiser for In Harmony, I had never heard of Noonday. I had no idea. So I think it's just helpful too to get the word out and to kind of talk about it a little bit.
Yeah.
So I'll just do a couple introductions. So I am Kate Bates for those of you watching on the In Harmony uh, feed. I am the president of the board. And tonight we have with us Lisa Foster, who is our Noonday ambassador. And what does that mean? What does it mean to be a Noonday ambassador?
Well, basically, I'm a sales rep for the fastest growing fair trade accessory company in the world. And normally, pre-COVID, I would have all of my samples. You can see behind me, like, whoops, lots of different items. It's like a little
Wow.
shop in my office right now. And normally I would do trunk shows at people's homes or places of business and bring everything that I have, all my samples, display them, and then do storytelling and styling and share, the stories of the artisans behind all of these accessories. So that was pre-COVID. Since March, we've basically just been going online and trying to adapt and, just still create awareness of what our brand is all about and and it's been kind of crazy because we've grown so much, which you wouldn't think that would be possible in these times, but we have so many new ambassadors that have joined us. It is an opportunity to be able to work from your home and, buy all these beautiful samples and wear them yourself and just help with the artisans that we're working with. When I first started, I started 9 years ago and I joined
Wow.
Noonday Collection then. So I've been doing this for a really long time.
So
And now,
Noonday's been around for a long time.
I have, yep. And when I started, we were a startup, and there were only 10 of us throughout the country. I was the only one in the Midwest. Actually, everybody else was in Texas, where Noonday is based, except there was one other ambassador in Washington State. And I stumbled upon the website. A friend of mine was a blogger, and she found Noonday Collection when she was researching for her blog. And she sent me the website, and she was like, Lisa, I know you love fair trade, and I know you love anthro and bohemian and, everything artisan made, because I'm a potter myself, and, I work in clay and other medium. And so I looked at the website and I was like, oh my gosh, this is so cool. And I just joined. I had to go through an interview process. I didn't know it was like such a startup at the time, and they didn't really know what they were doing. And yes, it's been a crazy ride. Actually, we started 10 years ago. Our company was founded by Jessica Honegger, and she's a woman in Austin, Texas, who was on an adoption journey. She was in Rwanda she was matched with her child that was from Rwanda, and had to be there for quite some time, and then met an artisan group in Uganda, and they showed her all of their beautiful things and said, if can you buy some of our stuff and maybe sell it in the United States? And that's how Noonday Collection was born. And as an adoption fundraiser, she brought all of the items from Uganda, brought it back to Austin, Texas. And this was 10 years ago. We're celebrating our 10th anniversary. And everybody loved the items so much. So that it was like an organic start to Noonday Collection. And then she had just launched the ambassador opportunity when she had to go back to Rwanda to finalize the adoption with Jack. So she wasn't even in the country. Like, that's how new this company was. It was like such a startup. She wasn't even around. And here I was like, oh yeah, I want to sell your items. And so it's been
what drew you? You said it was the types of items and the ability to work from home, or is that really what made you want to?
Well, yeah, I think that was, I just love the story of trying to help these other artisans, mostly women. And I just have a heart for that, knowing that, so many people can't make a living income doing their work, especially in these vulnerable areas throughout the world. And that story just drew me in. And then when I read about how Noonday Collection, how Jessica came up with a name for our company, it was based on Isaiah 58:10. And I'm not sure if you're familiar with that Bible verse, but
I looked at, I was researching about it, so I looked it up.
yes. Okay, so basically, for those of you that haven't heard of that verse, I have it like well, this is probably reversed now, but I'm just going to read. If you spend yourselves on the behalf of the hungry and satisfy the needs of the oppressed, then your light will rise in the darkness and your night will become like the noonday. And I was like, okay, like that just spoke to me. I think I was crying when I read that. I'm like, how can I not do this? It's
so
like something I can do. Yeah, I can do in my spare time. And it's just been amazing. Like, I've traveled to I've gone on 7 artisan trips, which is, sorry, I got a message across your face. I had to clear that. But I've been able to go with Noonday Collection to visit 7 different countries and see what's happening in these areas that we're working in. And so every time I've traveled and gone on these trips, it's like a bigger commitment for me, because I can see what this is, what the greater impact is, all these orders that we place for our customers. And then that means, the artisan groups get more orders for them to do work. And that's all they're asking for. They don't ask for anything else. They're like, when we go and we meet them, they're just like, oh my gosh, please just send us more orders, And
so one of the things, I was reading about that. One of the things that I thought was so cool is that there's other business support structured into the way that Noonday kind of supports the communities. I was reading they do small business loans and other sort of
Oh,
capacity
yeah.
building stuff. Yeah, it seemed like
Yeah.
it seemed cool that it's you don't just show up and buy a bunch of stuff and then leave. It's kind of like building a long-term partnership, and you're really kind of investing in helping people build sustainable businesses, right?
Oh my gosh, it's so cool. It's like, yeah, there's just so much more dignity in the relationship that we have with our artisan partners. And, you know, we walk alongside them. And, you know, it's like, so it's just so cool. It's like when I was in Vietnam 3 years ago, the lead artisan there was like, you know, our partnership, it's unlike anything he had ever experienced. And he had been working in, artisan sector in Vietnam for a very long time. And he was like, our partnership, it's not like real business. It's like a love relationship. It's like, instead of, you know, a business, it's, I don't know, it's just a synergistic model for how things can be so different, you know. And it's like how we make sure when we go to the artisans, it's like, we're not giving them a handout. We're not giving them mercy orders. You know, we're really collaborating with them. We're not only coming up with the designs, like we will help a lot of these artisan groups with understanding what's the new trend that's coming up. You know, what are the colors of the year, for example, which they might not know. Like when we first started 10 years ago, you know, a lot of these artisan groups had never seen magazines, like fashion magazines, or, you know,
Yeah, that's like Western culture, right? Yeah,
right. And so I remember our first time visiting Guatemala, and we brought the catalog with the items. Like we have a great catalog, that a physical one. I mean, I don't really use these that much anymore, but we brought our catalog to this artisan group in Guatemala and showed them the items that they make. Like, for example, these earrings. This was years ago. This was 7 years ago. But showing them the items that they handcraft, and with American models wearing them, and letting them know, like, you know, they're providing us jobs, because if they weren't making those items, we wouldn't have jobs either. So I think with that, it's like, it's just a true partnership. It's, you know.
Yeah, and that's what I'm learning about that part of it. Is it's a partnership, like you said, and then I had seen other kind of testimonials talking about that it's really meant to be long term.
Oh yeah, and we
Right.
really work so hard with the groups. You know, if, say for example, there's a product quality issue, we basically we just help to identify that and rework it. And even if it costs more in the long run, it's like, we're not going to abandon them. We're just going to let them know, okay, this is not working and we need to rework it and tweak it somehow, you know. In terms of them growing their businesses, a lot of these artisan groups have needed not only business loans, but training on the infrastructure for, you know, just even management of everything, you know, a new computer system. And Noonday Collection has walked side by side with them on helping with business training. And yeah, it's just, it's crazy. So we have so many artisans that are just, you know, they're just so grateful for the opportunity to work with a company like Noonday Collection. And they're just like, please let us grow even more. And, you know, like whatever you can do to help us grow, they just appreciate it so much. So, yeah.
Well, and as a consumer of Noonday, I really appreciate the artwork.
No.
And the care and the love that's put into it. These are my favorite. I bought these in April.
Those
They're
are
my
the
favorite.
Calypso earrings from
Are they still for sale?
Yes, they are. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. And those are made out of water buffalo horn.
So
So
cool. Yeah.
it's so cool. And
what are your what are the big styles right now? What's exciting for sale right now?
Oh my gosh, there's just so much. And tomorrow during our Zoom thing, I'm going to go through, all of the styles.
Yeah, give
Not
us a
not
teaser.
everything,
Yeah.
but I would say like the layered look is really big right now. Let me just see if I can get my.
You had posted something about the colors of the season being like evergreen and winterberry.
Oh,
Oh,
those are the
okay.
colors, but this is just like an that you can layer, and they're meant to be layered. So, and these are all
Yeah.
from Vietnam. These two are the water buffalo horn, and then this one's marble. And oh, sorry, this one's marble, and these two are water buffalo horn. But that's like one of the big styles. Are the smaller necklaces that are, you're able to layer them and build on that. I also love, well, this is something, I know this is hard because I have my phone on a stand, but this is the Tempest necklace from Uganda. And I just love statement necklaces that I can just put on. A lot of us are working in yoga pants and,
Right.
comfort, but I can just put this on. And like, as a matter of fact, I was getting ready and my son saw me come out of my room and he's like, "Oh, you look so good." And I'm like, it's just like the necklace, like putting together accessories. And it's
Yeah.
like, I wore the same thing, but then I put the necklace on and right away I got a compliment like that. And I'm like, okay, that's pretty cool, right? So
Alicia,
another,
Alicia says she likes that layered look.
oh,
That's,
I
it's a
know.
nice, it's a nice look.
And we
The
have,
other, the other one earrings that I have on hand because I love these big earrings, and before I had kids, I wore big dangly earrings all the time. But it's not so practical. So, especially with a toddler right now. So the
yeah.
other ones that I love that you said, like you said, just throw them on real quick, and they're these little white studs.
Those are the modern marble studs, and those are sold out. We don't have those anymore.
But you've got
So,
some other simpler. I just wanted to show these two because it's not
yeah.
all big statement pieces.
Oh,
There,
no, not at
there's
all.
some that's very subtle, that's very simple for people who might have that more of that style
Oh,
or
and
need
that,
something for just like that day to day.
right. And that style, I mean, honestly, that's me. Like, I'm literally, like, today I was doing batik, but normally I'm throwing clay, so I'm not going to wear big jewelry
Yeah.
most of the time. I'm only doing this when I have my Noonday Collection ambassador hat on. But we have, let me just see, these sweet ceramic studs. All right, I'll show them to you tomorrow during the Zoom meeting, but
Yeah.
they're actually not in my display because I wear them all the time. So they're probably in my bedroom right now. But yeah, I'm like you. I'm always wearing simple studs. These little silver bar earrings. I was just wearing these earlier. And then I put, these are the Halcyon hoops, and these are simple. This is another trend, are the more geometric, you know, modern
I love those.
jewelry.
Yeah.
This is brass made from Kenya, and it's like a hoop that goes front facing, and then there's a long stem
Hmm.
that goes into your, earring hole. But these are another top seller this season. And these are from Ecuador, these earrings. Such a pretty color. It's like a coral rust color. They're made actually out of this seed. It takes
Oh,
them
wow.
three months to take that seed in Ecuador and dry it and dye it and make that jewelry. But
Wow.
that's a big trend this season, or that type of shape, the geometric looking shape. So you'll see a lot of that if you go online and go through the whole collection. A lot of different arcs and triangles and circles, and yeah, which is kind of fun. Um,
So is this the kind of stuff we can expect tomorrow at the trunk show? Like talking about the pieces and what they're made of and how to
yeah,
style them?
basically, yeah, it goes through the different styles, showing people how to wear, carry a statement earrings or necklace, but also talking about who makes, the artisans behind these styles. I do want to mention like another necklace I wear all the time, and I had this on earlier today, and I pretty much wear it all the time. This is from the Storyline collection. So there's 2 bars on it, and so it's really a simple necklace. And this bar says known. It has the word known printed, and this one has the word loved. So known and loved. Our Storyline collection, I'll go more into that detail tomorrow night, but all of those items are 14 karat gold plated. So they're our finer line, and those are made by artisans in Southeast Asia. And the great thing about their story is that these were women that were in brothels, and there is an organization in Southeast Asia that works with these women and offers them the opportunity to come into their program, and it's a work study program, and one of the things that they can learn to do is make jewelry. So we have an amazing collection from that group, and I'll show you guys more of this tomorrow night, but these are some of my favorites from this.
Oh, I've seen
necklace.
that. Yeah, I've seen that. That's the style now, is like the single bar.
Yeah, the bar. And this is hard to see probably on video, but it's like do you see that mother of pearl opalescent is the center of that bar. But each one of these items comes in a special box with the artisan signs their name. And basically it's share her story, wear her story. So I'll talk more about them. These are very simple, everyday wearing items too. And actually, here's that sweet little ceramic stud I was talking about earlier.
Yeah, half and half. I love that.
Yeah. So these are made in Thailand and one of our top sellers right now. Yeah. So,
well, I'm so excited. I think I have 5 things in my cart already, and I already know that I'm gonna have to add more.
oh my gosh, right. And I'll talk more tomorrow, but we have so many great holiday items too. So not just accessories, but like our make your own batik kit. I have been having so much fun with that, and I will share more and show you the finished product tomorrow night, because that is an amazing gift, not only for older kids, young adults, but women our age. Well, you're a lot younger than I am, but my age, it's like art therapy. It's like they have loved it, and people are framing it and then sending me pictures of their framed art, and I'm like, this is so crazy. It's beautiful, something that we can do right now and try to relieve stress. I mean, I know In Harmony is a therapeutic music organization, and that you're providing therapy services, and I feel like that's needed more than ever during this time. So I'm happy to help out and and share Noonday Collection, and hope we have a good attendance tomorrow night and get the word out.
I feel like tomorrow night is just going to be uplifting in and of itself, just to get together and to hear some of those stories and think about if we want to buy gifts for anybody this holiday season, or if we want to do retail therapy for ourselves, buy like that batik kit to do some therapeutic art at home. So I feel like I'm excited about tomorrow. And so I hope as we share this video and more people see it. Oh, look at that.
Yeah, our new masks.
You're ready.
Great new masks too. So we not only have gift items and beautiful accessories, but practical items right now too. So
yeah. Well, we do have one person who's made an order already too, Claire.
Yep. Thank
Claire
you, Claire.
Young, was it?
Yep.
Thank you, Claire.
So,
Whenever if you catch this video, we need to say thanks.
yeah.
Um, and I'm so excited to see everybody tomorrow. The last question I have for you, and then we'll save the rest of it because we don't want to give too much away.
Okay.
So as the official hostess of the trunk show, I've chosen to raffle off the hostess benefits. So what are those benefits? What could those benefits be, and how can people earn those raffle entries?
Okay, so whenever you place an order through this trunk show, that will qualify you to be in the running to win those hostess rewards. So typically, depending on the level of sales, it's at least 10% of the sales will be in the form of product credit that you can use on anything. In addition, you get half price items. So typically, I would say you have, for the most part, about $100 of product credit to use on anything you'd like, and at least 2 items at half price. So,
Which is huge.
that is really huge. That is really huge. And so that's the grand prize, are your hostess benefits, which is a really generous thing that you're doing that. Normal trunk shows, that is the benefit of hosting, is, you know, you can host a trunk show virtually on Facebook or Zoom. And you can also, by sharing this with your friends, you can earn those hostess rewards. So you're giving that up. That's going to be raffled. And we can announce the winner a week after tomorrow night. So once all the orders come in, then I'll give you all the names, and then you'll be able to choose a name out of a jar, the way I do it, old school.
And I told Alicia, because Alicia, our executive director, we wanted to figure out how to get her in on this video too, but we couldn't figure. I don't think Instagram does that. So I told her when we do the raffle, she can do that video and do the fun stuff.
That would be awesome. That would be awesome. And yeah, that's so cool. And then I will be also raffling off, I think we'll have those. That's going to be the grand prize, are your hostess reward items. But then I'm also either raffling off a make your own bracelet kit or a mask. So to just anybody that places an order, that'll be the second raffle prize. So that'll be
Is that Morse code, the Morse code bracelet kit?
No. This is
okay.
That one's available online, but the bracelet set that I have is actually, this one's awesome. And this is a bracelet kit with all of these paper beads. So you can make your own paper bead bracelets. There's, let's see, I think it makes up to 20 bracelets. So it's like a fun activity for a group, you know, and everything's included, the directions, and so it's a fun thing. And it's no longer available. So I just figured this would be a nice little door prize gift.
Yeah, so that's such a sweet thing too, because you can almost make little friendship bracelets, since we can't really see our friends now.
Yeah, I know.
Little friendship bracelets. Oh, that's so sweet.
So that'll be the other prize that we announce next week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for hopping on with me. I'm so excited for tomorrow. I'm hoping we'll have a good turnout. I'm poking everybody I know. Reminder, tomorrow at 7. And we'll have that Zoom link up earlier in the day tomorrow, so that when it gets we'll figure it out. We'll figure out what time
we'll figure it out. Like 7. I think it was like at 7 to 8.
Yeah.
Okay. And just bring a glass of wine with you to your computer or your phone. And
I've already told my husband he has to take the kids.
Okay, I know. Like, that's the way you have to figure it out. It can't. It's not supposed to be work. This is supposed to be like, you know, social party event, making a difference. So.
Well, I already feel uplifted just talking to you. So thank you so much for taking time. I know it's late, but I appreciate your energy and your effort, and we'll see everybody tomorrow.
Sounds great. Thank you so much.
All right. Good night. Thanks, Lisa.
Good night.